three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Got that one up quick. Nowitzki's got 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Mejri, and Capella sends it back. Harden against Williams. Nobody near Parker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's 36 points for Freak.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Outside Williams. Outside Matthews. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Ariza. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Rockets on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I'm here with Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, what have you not liked so far about the way your team is playing?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed a block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Coach, thank you for your time, guys. Visibly frustrated over here on the sideline.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Only tough part of this game is going to be playing just as good a second half as you did a first half. That's the challenge. You were terrific on defense and offense, and I don't want to see a letdown in either spot. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable.
All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Nowitzki.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Rockets leading by 16. Parker outside, and another 3 for Houston.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Outside Williams. Lets it go from 14. Shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Here's a look at the
Spacing.
stats for James Harden. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Mavericks making a switch here. Pachulia's checked in. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his third rebound on the night. Parker with it. Williams picks him up. For the three. Parker's shot is off.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Williams kicks to Matthews. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. This is to Pachulia. Fades. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Pachulia's got 6.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Parker against Williams. And McGee kicks to Pachulia. Plays it up and banks it in. Pachulia's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Rockets call timeout. Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Jones checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson. Here's Johnson. And so in the game for the Rockets. Parker, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Harden. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. And there's the feed to Johnson. There's the pick. Jones, no one around him. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 18. Harden the pass to Parker. From downtown, that is good. Parker's got 48.
Wow. What can you say?
Dallas shooting 43% from the field. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Parsons. Down low, here's Pachulia. Rockets with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
That's a 2 from Parker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Parsons attacking. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. It's Parker outside, and another 3 for Houston.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Johnson with a screen on Beasley. Parsons outside. Johnson, that's for 2, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Rockets leading by 22. Parker with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Yep, it's good, and another 3 from Parker. Parker's got 56 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Parsons outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Here's Parsons. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Parker outside, and he gets it to go. Parker's got 59 points.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Matthews against Harden. Now here's Matthews. He's guarded closer. That's good. And so here is Houston. It's Parker outside. The shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. McGee sets the pick for Johnson. McGee a screen. Parsons for three. And that one's good. Parsons got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. 62 points for Freak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Pachulia. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Parker outside. Matthews with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Lets it go from deep. Parker's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 20. And Matthews kicks to Johnson. Dallas moving the ball around. No good on the three. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Mavericks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Parker. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's Harden with the drive. Inside. Here's Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Matthews. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Excellent D from Howard.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, first off, James,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.